Hello guys, how are you doing today? Okay, so check this out. Question I have here, but I'll just go into it. It's a lot of it. All right. Manifesting, law of attraction, law of assumption, subconscious mind have nothing to do with the seen physical world. Manifesting and creating your life by design is all about what you cannot see. You are dealing with forces of energy beyond your comprehension and your perception physically. Keep in mind, you only perceive the world with 5 senses. If you're going out there and you are trying to look for your manifestation, if you're trying to look for evidence if it's working, all you will get is evidence of it's not working. You have to understand how the system works. You cannot see the full picture until it renders into your frame of view. So the process of creating your life by design comes to a couple things. Your ability to trust the process, your ability to believe in yourself, your ability to know without a doubt that you are going to get what you want. It's in the laws of physics. The thing that your mind, the memo that your mind did not get or receive, your mind thinks everything that you see is all that you are seeing. That's correct. Change is the only constant. You are never the same in any moment. On a cellular level, on a molecular level, on a quantum level, on an energetic level, on a bodily level, you are constantly shifting and changing. It's not about what you want. It's about what you are broadcasting. So you have to stop interfering with the process of your own manifestation. Stop making it a point in your head to go and search for evidence. Stop trying to make a point in your head to figure out in which, what, how way it's going to come, because you can never know that. Your primary job to get what you want in your life is to do the following. If you can see yourself having whatever it is you want, you will achieve it. If you cannot see yourself having whatever it is that you want, you will not achieve it. I'm just trying to make this as simple as possible. I'm clearing up a lot of things that aren't being cleared. I'm putting you in a flow position to show you how to do this stuff. If you want something, you got to use your imagination. You have to be able to see yourself having or experience the thing. The next thing, indecisiveness kills your manifestation. Making a decision creates the energy to manifest. Not deciding is a decision. Indecisiveness is a decision. What decision are you on? If you are fickle-minded, if you're constantly changing your mind, figuring out, oh, I think I want a house. No, I think I want an apartment. No, I think I want a townhouse. Ain't gonna happen. Next one here. You simply do not create or generate anything in your awareness mind. You are being directed and instructed and programmed from your unconscious mind. That's right. All of your beliefs, all of your feelings, all of your desires, all of your things you want, it's not in your awareness mind. It is all hidden in the sub-awareness mind, what we call the subconscious, unconscious mind. Okay? You can manifest multiple things at once. You can manifest as much as you can focus on whatever it is you want. How does this process come into fruition? If I have two houses that I love, I have to choose one. Or, if I have two houses that I love, but I know I love both of them, I either choose one or I let the universe choose it for me. Because it knows I want both. So it'll find the one that's more effortless or whatever it's for me. Anytime you get stuck, you have to go to your higher mind. Here's the problem. This is why I'm showing you something. Your logical mind will tell you that whatever it is you want is too much. And that you're proving my point. My point to you is I'm showing you that in your regular mind, you will never be able to achieve your full dreams and desires because you'll always be capped. You'll always have limitation. For example, that is too much. Okay, let's use money. Let's say you want to make $50,000, let's say $100,000 per year. And right now you're only making like half of that, not even half of that. So you're making $40,000. But your dream and your goal is to increase your earnings to $100,000 a year. What do you think will happen when you go into your head and you decide, I want to make $100,000 a year, but I'm only making 40. Next thing, okay, how can I make $100,000 a year? There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what your conscious mind is supposed to do. Your conscious mind is supposed to help you decide what you want and then project it to the subconscious. But here's the problem your conscious mind does, though. It takes it on its own. So it says, I don't even know if we're gonna make 100,000, man. I could see we doing 60,000. If I'm making 50, I could see 60,000. And you say, but I don't want 60,000. I want 100,000. Your mind says to you, chill out, my friend. I gotta go in steps, man. I can't go to 100,000. And you say, why? Because you never make 100,000. All I've seen you make your entire life is 30, 40, 50,000. So how the heck are we gonna do 100,000? And you say, damn, you're right. You have a point. Maybe I should go to 60,000 first. Yeah, man, why don't you start at 60,000 and then go to 70,000 and go to... But man, I don't want that. I just want to go from 50 to 100, man. You can't do that. That's what your mind says to you. Where's the answer? You can do whatever you want. So let me show you how you fix this one. So if I'm making 40,000 or 50,000, I want to go 100,000. You know what I do? You tell me. Go ahead. What do you think I'll do? Based on what I put out, the stuff I'm teaching you guys and showing you how the mind, consciousness, physics work. If you want to make 100 G's in your business and you only had 40, what do? But your mind is telling you you can't make 100,000 because you've never done it before. So what do? Someone says double production. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. That's what I'm teaching you. You see how your mind works? I got 100,000, man, I gotta work harder. I gotta go bust myself up. I gotta try to do everything. Man, I'm gonna get there. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Start small. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I see one person got it here. There's one person in here that knows how the formula works. Let me find her. MHT Park 77. See yourself first. Listen, did you hear what I just told you before in the beginning? I said, whatever you can see in your mind, you can achieve in your life. There is no outside, there is inside. So here's what I do. I'm going to list, my mind is going to tell me it's hard to make 100,000 because we've never done it before. That's how your mind works. Your conscious mind can only ever get to a point where you've been before. Can never get to a point where you haven't been before. So how do I go to some place that I haven't experienced before in a physical world? How do I go someplace where my mind hasn't been before? I go to the same place in my mind. What I do is I will visualize a life of $100,000 earner. What am I doing? How am I living as a $100,000 earner versus a $40,000 earner? And guess what happens? It goes to the 97% mind that makes my world. My subconscious, it bypasses my critical thinking mind and goes to my subconscious. Now, if my subconscious sees me a $100,000 earner, you know what happens? Tell me what happens. What's the process that happens there? Of course, you got to see yourself in the end with the goal already done as a normal thing. Once it gets to the subconscious, tell me what happens. I'll tell you what happens. Once it gets to the subconscious, you are in a world of infinite knowledge and ideas on how. Keep infinite ideas. Once you get it into the unconscious, it goes and it finds the reality, the how, the when. It brings it into your current state of being. It translates, filters the information so that your limited, stupid mind can get it, and then your limited, stupid mind can tell you how to do it. Your logical mind never thinks things are normal. Your unconscious mind is the only mind that sees everything as normal. Go try it yourself. Go think of your biggest goals and your dreams. What do you get in your mind? Intimidation, resistance, nervousness. Go put that in your subconscious mind. What do you get? Nothing. Normal. Supposed to happen. Do you know why that happens? Do you know why in your unconscious mind you cannot impress anything bigger? There is nothing super hard. There's nothing super impossible. There is nothing that you cannot achieve. Do you know why the unconscious mind is not impressed by fantasy and big dreams and like oh, this is amazing? Do you know why it does that? I mean, this stuff you have to know if you're going to do this. I mean, if you have a car, if you can't have your car sitting there and just get up every day and looking at your nice car, but you can't drive your car. The car's made to drive. Same thing with your mind. Your mind's made to drive. You have to know how to drive your mind. So, why does the mind work? This is something I'm teaching you, something you have to learn, something you have to know. If you do this, you can apply it, and then you can change the game for you. Because, as I said, you can look at a car, which if you're not in it driving, you're not going anywhere. So why does the mind, why is the mind like that? And that's an important lesson for you to understand, that anything you're going to put in your life, you have to become a normal with the thing. The thing cannot be spectacular. It cannot be spectacular. It has to be normal. All right. So I'm looking for answers. Someone help me out. Someone help me out. Show me. Show me. How long do I have to manifest on what I want to manifest? 3, 5 at a time, 2 times? No. You only focus consistently without attachment until it comes in your world. That's it. There's no 3, 4 times. You do it when you feel it and you let it go. It's the quality, not the quantity. The unconscious mind is infinite and it believes everything positive or negative. That's correct. But here's the reason. You see, there's a big difference between your conscious and your unconscious mind. So let me teach you something. You see, in your subconscious mind, right? Try to imagine this. I don't know if you can, but I'll take a shot at it. Maybe you won't. No, you won't. You won't be able to. But maybe you'll get a hint. In your unconscious mind, right this moment, every single thing that you can possibly imagine or is unimaginable to you right now is happening at this very moment. Think about that. All your greatest dreams, your biggest things, the reality where you took the other way, anything that you can think of positively, or if you can go think of it negatively, it is all happening right now. The fact that it's happening right now, it is normal. The fact that it's not in the future or the past doesn't bring anticipation, doesn't bring worry, doesn't bring fear. That means it's now. So, the secret to creating your life is all about what, people? Alignment. Matching the conscious with the unconscious. Merge them together, you get agreement. When you get agreement, you get results. Great question. How do I match conscious, subconscious? Before I answer that question, I'll throw it out to you guys. Maybe some of you here know the answer. How do I get this conscious to agree with this conscious? And how do I get them to shake hands? One of them can't see me getting it. The other one see me already having it. How do I convince this guy to tell this guy it's done? The answer will surprise you. And it's so easy. I'll give you a clue. It has nothing to do with analyzing it. Here we go. Here we go. Who we have here? This is Adillah Shaba. Visualization. Yes. Visualization. If you want to take it from the impossible mind to the possible, you bypass the critical thinking, logical how, and you go into image. When you put an image in your head of whatever it is you want, you are defaultly tricking your conscious mind to agreeing with your subconscious mind. You can Photoshop yourself. You can anything you can do to trick your conscious mind to agree with your subconscious mind. The biggest way to trick your conscious mind to agree with your subconscious is through pictures and images. If I put a picture, I'll tell you why it works. Here's why. Because it takes my conscious mind to talk to my unconscious mind. It takes my conscious mind to create the images to send to my subconscious. So my conscious mind is working for me and it doesn't even know it. So while I'm using pictures, my conscious mind is asleep. It doesn't have any idea that I'm secretly sending information to make it agree with my subconscious mind. And before you know it, I have alignment. It's a very sophisticated system. If you can't visualize, then you can use your feelings. And you can use the subliminals. And you can look at pictures physically from a phone. And then when you see the picture, just remember the image as there it is, and it still goes to the subconscious mind. That's correct. When it's in the past, the thought brings fear. When it's in the future, it brings anticipation and nervousness and resistance. When it's in the present, it brings nothing but normality. Is this making sense to you now? Everything is now. There isn't a tomorrow. There isn't a yesterday. There isn't an hour. There isn't a minute. There isn't a second. Despite what your mind is telling you, it's all a lie. You know, you can easily prove your mind is a lie to you. It's a very simple exercise anybody can do to show you that there isn't a past and there isn't a tomorrow. Can anyone tell me the exercise that you can do right now to show your own mind that there isn't a past or tomorrow or a yesterday? Would you like to know that? Would you like to do it yourself? If you would like to do it yourself, just comment, say, how do I show my mind that there's only the now? This simple exercise will change your life profoundly, because now you look at your life differently from this moment on every day, so to speak. Okay, I'll give you the exercise right now. Here's what you do. Think of something you want to do tomorrow. Now, when you think of something you want to do tomorrow, say to yourself, I'm going to do it now. Your mind is going to come and tell you, you can't do it now, we can only do it tomorrow. Now, when tomorrow comes and you're doing that thing, when are you still doing that thing? Now. Tomorrow is always now. See how tricky you get? See how mind works? So even when you do it tomorrow and it comes, you're still doing it now. And even when your mind tells you that there's a tomorrow, when does it tell you there's a tomorrow? Now. That's one powerful way. Another simple way you can tell that it is always now, that the past and the future is not here. Look at the timelines across the planet. It is supposedly Thursday now, here, but it's already Friday in another part of the world. Get on the phone with someone in Friday and you're in Thursday and you're talking to them on the phone. So you're talking to them in the future on a Friday. They're talking to you in their past on a Thursday in Australia. But my friends, when are you guys talking? You're talking now. So even Thursday and Friday is still now. So there is no future or a past. It's all right now. I will tell you why your mind does that to you. The simple fact is your mind cannot encapsulate, organize the present moment. It is too much information. So it structures and filters it into what we call linearity. We have a past, a present, and a future. I'll tell you something else important. Your regular mind will go from the past, skip the present, and go to the future. Why doesn't your mind put you in the present moment? Can you tell me why? Why does so many teachers tell you, be present? Why isn't it easy to be in the present moment? Because that's all there is, but yet you aren't there all the time. Tell me, why does it happen? Do you know why? Why does my mind avoid me from being present? It always takes me past. I'll tell you something else about your mind that you didn't know. Your mind actually knows the present moment. It knows that the present moment is your point of power, but yet it doesn't put you there. Why does the mind avoid putting you in something it knows? And it skips and puts you into a future what it doesn't know, and it knows it doesn't exist, but it still takes you there. Anyone knows why? Okay, I see some good ones. The mind wants control. That you're on the right path. Okay, let me tell you why. Here's why. Your mind have a bad habit. Here's the bad habit about your conscious mind. It loves to be in control, and it loves certainty. When it can project a future, it creates a kind of a certainty. It's kind of a timeline to show you what could possibly or will happen. But I have news for you. The future never happens because it's here. Your mind wouldn't tell you that. But here is the biggest reason your mind can never put you in the present. The reason your mind will never put you in the present, because in the present, remember I told you, let's back up. In the present moment, I told you what? All possible realities exist simultaneously. So imagine I put you in a room. I'm put you in a room. I'm going to make it simple for you to understand. Imagine I put you in a room, and there's 1 million. No, I'll make it simple. There is 100 TVs. And I say to you, I want you to watch all the different programs on 100 TVs. You can't do it. I said, I want you to watch all of these at the same time. You're like this. You'll catch a couple of them, but you know what I did? I said, I'm going to double it up. I'm going to put 500 TVs. I want you to watch all. Mark, what are you doing? I'm going to put 1,000. Mark, stop. I'm going to put 1,000,000. I'm going to put 1,000,000,000. What's going to happen to you? You're going to freak out and you might go crazy. You might panic. I can't take this. Stop, man. I can't control. I want to watch that. Why are you changing it? Come on, Mark. What do you do? I don't like this game. I'm going back into my past. I'm going back into the future. I can't control this damn present moment, so I'm not going to put you there. That's why your mind avoids the present. It avoids the present moment because it knows it cannot control it, and it knows it has too much information, so it leaves it and it wants to play its own game, which is the control game. That's why your mind always keeps you from the present. By the way, your mind knows the present is the only thing that ever exists. But that's not what your mind is here for. Your mind don't care about that. Your mind only cares about its own survival and control. So this is why you will not automatically be in the present. You have to take your mind and put it in the present. Yes, because it's uncomfortable. In the present is where everything can exist and will exist. In the present is where you have it already. In the present is where your point of power is. In the present is where you can create and manifest. You cannot create and manifest in the future because it's not there. You can't create and manifest in the past. It's not there as well. But I just told you, your mind knows this, but your mind simply avoids it because the mind likes to play its own game, which is keeping you in control and certainty. So, what you have to do, you have to take charge and retrain your mind to stay more present. And I'll have to make another video on that when I have more time. So that's what I'll leave you with today. I'll see you guys again next time.